Moeller.
I can't see it. J.B. Moeller. Okay, so I'm fleeing a domestic violence crisis. I can tell you over the phone.
No, I have no clue about domestic violence.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm trying to flee abuse, and I haven't been able to for a long time. I get stalked every day. I told her that someone pulled a knife on me recently. Someone pulled a gun on me. Someone threatened to tase me. I got threatened multiple different times a day, like someone set it up, robbed, pickpocketed repeatedly, and glitches repeatedly with my phone. So I would like to get in witness protection. Do you have any avenues for me to flee the abuse?
I don't even know what you're looking for with witness protection. I think they gave you information how to go to a shelter. There's no.
You see my bags right here. I don't know how to flee. Each police I talk to wants to leave me in it.
I don't know what you mean by flee.
If I'm trying to flee abuse and I told you guns were pulled on me and all of the extreme events, that's serious. Are you taking a report for the abuser?
I don't. I'm coming here because you asked for help.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know the process. Do you take a report for the abuser that's doing it? And how long is the stop? What's the? What I get stalked. What are the consequences for stalking? Can you tell me about those charges?
I don't know what stalking you're talking about.
I mean, just stalking? You never heard of stalking before?
I just met you. I have no clue.
Oh, you don't know what stalking is? You never heard of someone getting stalked before and you're police?
You're making it out to be like I know what's happened with you in the past.
I don't know why people arrive argumentative, because if people are taking bribes, that's criminal. But I'm asking about stalking. What is the charge for stalking? You don't want me to know the charge for stalking or anything to protect myself in a domestic violence crisis?
You haven't explained to me.
I know, but I have questions. Can we get to that first? Because I've done it. I've got.
Ask me your questions right now. You're trying to you're asking all these different things and just saying random words.
Saying them random words by asking you about stalking? Is that a random word?
I mean, are you wanting to know what stalking is?
No, I wanted to know the consequences for stalking. What are the charges? If someone repeatedly stalks someone year after year, what?
But I don't.
Is it a misdemeanor? Is it a felony?
No, there's different ones. So it depends on what else happens.
Oh, it's a lot. It's gang stalking. It's a lot of people.
I've never heard of gang stalking.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a YouTube channel where you can see it.
Sounds good. So what can I do for you today?
Yeah, I was trying to get in a safe environment because I get gang stalked, and I said knives and guns and everything's been pulled on me.
Have you tried any shelters?
I'm trying to get placed in one. So advocate or someone to place me, and they keep saying that police do it, but they don't do it.
Police don't place you in something like that.
Right. So do you take me to get placement?
It doesn't really work like that.
Because I haven't found it 7 years. How does it work?
I can go give you some numbers for you to call.
Well, I keep calling scammers year after year. I don't want the numbers because I don't get anywhere with scammers.
I don't know what scammers has to do.
I don't know why she's still on the line if she hears you. Is this the lady? Are you still on the line? Well, hang up. I'm talking to the police.
What was that?
Okay, so I don't really get anywhere doing it your way.
Would you like me to get you some numbers that you can call?
I'm not getting anything resolved, and my car's been canceled.
Let me grab you that.
I don't want the numbers. I want the feds. Because just canceling someone's card, keeping them from their funds year after year, and then sending your bullies to cover for crimes and enforce that I keep speaking with scammers, and then send them out to bully me and intimidate me, reporting these crimes to my provider year after year. So you're denying me the right to get in a safe environment, sir?
I don't know what has me talking to you.
Well, why do they keep on calling out police that deprive someone of the right to get in a safe environment?
I don't really know what you're talking about.
Okay, I asked on the phone to get in a safe environment.
I'm not on the phone. You've never talked to me on the phone.
Are you trying to be condescending?
You talked to my dispatcher.
Are you playing mind games? So I asked your dispatcher on the phone if I can get placed in a safe environment. I get gang stalked every day.
This is a pretty safe environment right here.
So you want me to be outside and homeless, fleeing for my life, like I've had to endure years?
I can't help if you're homeless.
But I'm asking for a way to get placed in a safe environment, and taking bribes is criminal, and enforcing someone to be in jeopardy year after year with no consequences is extreme. Why do you guys always want me to call numbers like you guys know that my phone's hacked? Are those federal charges for hacking a device and covering for it?
So right here, these are some of the information about domestic
I'm not being heard. That's not working that way. I'd like to get placed in a safe environment.
Would you like these numbers?
You don't want me to have direction? Do I need to go speak with the victim's advocate? Because
I think
going
that'd
through
be
the
perfect.
police, can you take me there?
I'm about to leave. Is there anything else that I can help you
You
with?
have to. Well, how do I get charges? How do I get a protection order?
Protective order?
Yes.
You would have to go to the Garland Police Department and talk to or whoever, whatever, like place that you had charges filed against them. Most protective orders are done the day that you actually have something happen.
Okay, so I can get a protection order from the police department.
Kind of. It depends on what happened and what agency it'll happen.
Okay, so
where did you get something that happened to you?
oh, all of them. In fact, at New Beginnings, I was sitting in the domestic violence support group, and the police came and assaulted me and arrested me in front of everyone, and they just sat there and witnessed it.
So you want a protective order?
I'm just
against
if that's possible, because
It's not.
okay, because it's kind of curious that I was sitting at a domestic violence support group and then get assaulted and arrested, and they just sat there and witnessed it. That's serious.
If you got into something and the police were there and they arrested you, then there's
No, I'm not being hurt. I was just sitting at a domestic violence support group, and that's it.
Well, it sounds like a lot of things have happened in your past, and I don't.
It's
don't
still
really know
happening
what's
today.
going on.
Because my card, did you take the abuser's information?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Right. I'm just trying to see what kind of police skills you're having. Because if someone enlisted bribe people
Is there
to
anything
assault
else
me,
that- is there anything else that
you're
you can
refusing
help
to
with
do
that?
anything regarding the abuser? Take a report or give me direction?
You're not really saying very much. You just keep saying that you.
Psychological abuse place to place, year after year?
I don't know.
Well, if I don't,
Saying words.
I just keep saying words trying to
Not
flee
really
abuse.
Making sense.
I'm not making sense.
No.
Did you think it made sense to assault a woman and arrest her for attending
Is
the
there-
domestic violence
is there
support group
anything else that I
and
can-
deprive of her right to go to court? Did that make
All
sense?
right, well, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna let you get on your way.
You look familiar.
Yeah, I took a report for you at the front desk.
They never called me regarding it.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's time that you guys got your consequences in your felonies,
Okay.
She's okay.
Yeah, I think
because just they're keeping me in jeopardy year after year with no consequences. So I can't report the abuser again. I can't report my hacked device. I can't report being robbed. You don't think anyone on this planet has integrity? Period. You think that to bribe solves everything and nothing is going to ever happen to these felonies? Ever. This is how it is. That's why I had to live in a tent. Get the license plate number. I'm trying to get your license plate number. That's what you got to do in 2024 with the police department. Try to help them get their felonies. That's how it's done. Just hack the phone, spoof the calls. No one will ever believe the story. Send that they can't help, period. They're on the abuser's payroll. You need to know what's going on. It is impossible because he's sending his staff out to enforce his abuse. Have them scammers on the line. Dispatch out his criminals every single time. It's not going to happen until someone interrupts the pattern. I go to my cell phone provider. One's waiting right here to report the calls right in front of the police department again, waiting for me to go to my bags. All they do, come interrupt that with criminal trespasses, abuse, and intimidation. Then they were so crooked, I had to be at a straight talk phone because they were playing games at the local phone companies to keep me from activating the phone. This is how it's done for 7 years. That's what they want me to do, be on the bench. I mean, if you can just disable someone's card on a whim year after year and arrest them for trying to use their funds, just arrest them. You know, because someone is deliberately keeping you in jeopardy in extreme amount of financial abuse. Deliberate. So since it's deliberate, we'll take you to jail for reporting these crimes. That's how it is. What choices do I have? So I've already went to their senior victim witness coordinator. Someone was interrupted it. She said she had an emergency, and I never saw her again.